In collaboration with the Australian Meat Processor Corporation, AMPC, Primary Industries Education Foundation Australia, PIFA, has developed a suite of Australian curriculum-aligned lesson plans for Year 5 to 10 classrooms. These resources have been designed to engage students of diverse learning needs and abilities. They provide comprehensive guidance for teachers to support them in delivering red meat processing content in a way that is age-appropriate and sensitive to the nature of the topic. To access the Year 9 to 10 learning resources, visit the PrimeZone webpage and use the search function to type the keywords Australian meat processing, red meat, supply chain, sustainability, innovation, quality assurance, traceability, packaging, technology, careers, or systems thinking into the intuitive search function. The Australian Meat Processing Networked, Ethical, Sustainable and Intelligent 3-lesson unit for Year 9 to 10 classrooms explores the Australian red meat processing industry through real-world examples focusing on the supply chain, food safety and sustainability. Students engage in hands-on activities, system thinking and case studies to deepen their understanding of the technologies and innovations that enhance efficiency, safety and sustainability within the industry. The first lesson, the Australian Meat Processing Supply Chain, aligns with the Design and Technologies learning area of the Australian curriculum. Each of the resource teacher guides contain Australian curriculum content alignment, estimated activity timings for ease of classroom implementation, detailed resource and equipment lists to assist in planning and preparation, clear step-by-step instructions for the delivery of lesson activities, and answers sections to aid in the marking and assessment of student work. In this lesson, students will learn about the processes, people and technologies involved in the production of safe, high-quality, sustainable Australian red meat products. Students will examine the supply chain of Australian red meat processing and identify practices at each stage that address the 3 pillars of sustainability: social, economic and environmental. Students complete the PIFA Food and Fibre card game, the Australian Red Meat Processing Chain, using the STEP, Technology, Career and Sustainability cards to order the supply chain and learn about the processes and people involved in red meat processing. The second lesson, Safe Australian Red Meat, aligns with the Design and Technologies learning area of the Australian curriculum. Throughout Lesson 2, students will develop a comprehensive understanding of the importance of quality assurance, traceability and safe consumption procedures in the red meat industry. They will enhance their skills in collaborative thinking, critical analysis and systems thinking, recognising the complex relationships within the industry and the importance of maintaining high standards for food safety and quality. Using a range of secondary sources, students rotate to workstations to research information related to quality assurance, traceability, labelling and packaging in the red meat supply chain. They then complete a variety of response tasks relating to each of the 4 topics. Students collaborate to generate a systems thinking diagram showing the relationships and connectedness of quality assurance, traceability, labelling and packaging systems within Australia's red meat processing industry. Focusing on the significance of technology and innovation in the red meat processing industry, Lesson 3, the Sustainable Supply Chain, highlights how people in design and technologies occupations consider ethical, security and sustainability factors to innovate and address challenges faced by the processing sector. By engaging in a series of real-world case studies showcasing technology and innovation in the industry, this lesson allows students to analyse the impact of innovation, enterprise and emerging technologies on global preferred futures in Australia's red meat industry. Students observe a range of case studies focused on automated technological innovation from 2013, 2016 and 2023. They then answer questions, make observations and connect the content to sustainability within the industry. Students use the case studies to create a series of concept cartoons highlighting some of the positive focuses of the industry. To download these free curriculum-aligned learning resources, visit the PrimeZone website. To stay up to date with the latest food and fibre learning resources, subscribe to PIFA's free monthly newsletter via the PrimeZone homepage. To access additional primary and secondary red meat processing learning resources exploring industry careers, sustainability and technology, visit PrimeZone and search for the Australian Meat Processor Corporation.